Welcome back. In the second part of our series, we explored the foundations of strategic mastery. Today, we're going deeper into psychological warfare, decision-making under pressure, and resource management, drawing more lessons from Sun Tzu's The Art of War. Sun Tzu was not only a strategist, but also a brilliant tactician. He understood that executing a plan effectively was just as important as having a good plan. In the Battle of Boju, Sun Tzu advised the state of Wu on how to outmaneuver the much larger Chu army. By using deceptive tactics, including feigned retreats and surprise attacks, Wu's smaller forces were able to overcome their powerful opponent. This battle exemplified Sun Tzu's belief that tactical brilliance can turn the tide, even against overwhelming odds. Sun Tzu believed that while strategy sets the direction, tactical execution ensures success. His teachings stressed the importance of meticulous planning, coordination, and the ability to adapt to real-time conditions on the battlefield. Let's see how these concepts apply to our modern lives. Actionable Item 1. Psychological Warfare. Sun Tzu believed in weakening the enemy's morale through intimidation and propaganda before engaging in battle. By making the Chu forces overconfident with deceptive retreats, he undermined their psychological resilience. Using psychological tactics to influence, unsettle, or demoralize the opponent, weakening them without direct confrontation. Personal life. Imagine you're negotiating the price of a car. By acting indifferent and not showing excitement, you can make the seller feel like you're willing to walk away. This subtle psychological play can pressure them into lowering the price to close the deal. At work. If you're leading a team and competing for a major project, you can strategically downplay your company's capabilities during early discussions, making your competitors overconfident. When you then deliver a superior pitch or solution, it catches them off guard, improving your chances of securing the deal. Community. If you're trying to gain support for a local initiative that has opposition, you might first release smaller, less controversial parts of the plan, making it seem less threatening. Once people are comfortable with these aspects, you can introduce the larger, more ambitious elements when resistance has decreased. Actionable Item 2. Decision-making under pressure. Sun Tzu was a master of making quick, effective decisions, especially in high-pressure situations. He understood that in the chaos of battle, hesitation could be fatal. His advice to commanders was to be decisive, to act swiftly, and to trust their instincts once they had gathered the necessary intelligence. Personal life. Imagine you're on a road trip, and suddenly your car breaks down in an unfamiliar area. Instead of panicking, you take a deep breath and assess the situation. You quickly check your phone for local repair shops, but the nearest one is far away and it's getting dark. You decide to call a roadside assistance service while simultaneously using an app to find the closest motel for the night. By calmly assessing the situation and making fast, informed decisions, you minimize stress and ensure your safety. Another example could be a medical emergency at home. Suppose a family member suddenly faints. Instead of freezing up, you quickly recall what you know about basic first aid, check their breathing, and immediately call emergency services. Your ability to act quickly and with clarity ensures that help arrives as soon as possible, potentially saving their life. At work. Suppose you're a project manager and your team is close to a tight deadline when a major issue suddenly arises. A key software tool crashes, threatening to delay the entire project. In the heat of the moment, you must decide whether to invest time in troubleshooting the problem or to switch to a backup solution you prepared earlier, which may not be as efficient but will allow the project to stay on track. In another scenario, imagine you're in a high-stakes business negotiation. During a crucial meeting with potential investors, you receive unexpected feedback that could derail the agreement. You quickly assess the situation, shift your approach, and make a last-minute decision to adjust the terms of your offer on the spot. By doing so, you save the deal and keep the project moving forward. Sun Tzu's emphasis on being decisive in moments of uncertainty can mean the difference between success and failure in such situations. Actionable Item 3. Resource management. Resource management is another key aspect of Sun Tzu's teachings, making the most of what you have to achieve your goals. He famously stated, "In war, the way is to avoid what is strong and to strike at what is weak," emphasizing the efficient use of resources to target vulnerabilities and achieve objectives. Personal life. Let's say you're planning a family vacation, but you're on a tight budget. Instead of overspending on luxury hotels and expensive outings, you allocate your funds wisely. You research affordable accommodations, use travel apps to find discounted activities, and pack meals to avoid unnecessary expenses. By managing your financial resources carefully, you can still have a memorable trip without straining your finances. Another example could be managing your time efficiently. Suppose you're balancing a full-time job, family commitments, and a personal fitness goal. Instead of trying to fit everything into a rigid schedule, you plan your days by prioritizing tasks. You might set aside an hour early in the morning for exercise, block time during the day for focused work, and schedule family time in the evenings. By efficiently allocating your time, you ensure all areas of your life are balanced and productive. At work, imagine you're leading a team tasked with developing a new product, but you have limited manpower and a tight budget. Instead of assigning every team member to every task, you analyze their individual strengths and delegate tasks based on expertise. For example, you assign your top designer to focus solely on the product's visual elements, while your best coder works on functionality. By optimizing the team's time and skills, you ensure the project progresses smoothly without wasting resources. Another example, suppose your company needs to cut costs, and you're asked to reduce your team's expenses by 10%. Instead of making sweeping cuts, you carefully analyze the budget, identify areas where resources are underutilized, like unused software licenses or redundant subscriptions, and cut those without affecting essential operations. By targeting wasteful spending, you keep the team efficient while staying within the new budget. To conclude, mastering psychological warfare, decision-making under pressure, and resource management are critical to turning strategies into success. Whether you're navigating personal challenges, making tough calls at work, or organizing within your community, these principles from the art of war offer timeless wisdom for achieving your goals with precision and effectiveness. In our next episode, Part 3, Mastery in Conflict and Relationships, we'll dive deeper into Sun Tzu's lessons on conflict resolution, the art of deception and intelligence, and the power of timing. These insights will show you how to handle opposition, outmaneuver your rivals, and seize the perfect moment to act. Thanks for joining us on this journey through time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this one. And don't forget, share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and stay inspired.